It's hot in here. Oh god. Okay. Are we rolling? Hello beauty, my name is Ja. If you are new to my channel, welcome. So in today's video, we will be diving into the incredible power of manifestation and the mind shift needed to achieve success in every aspect of your life. I am Ja, if you missed it in the beginning, and I am thrilled to guide you through this transformative journey. I'll tell you like a little bit about myself and my journey. I went through a lot of trauma growing up, and trauma can look differently for absolutely everyone, okay? Anyone. The number one issue that we all face when it comes to overcoming trauma is not wanting to go back and dig it up. Let's be real, when something traumatic happens in our lives, the last thing we really want to do is go back, duh. We don't want to go back. It's real hot in here, okay? I'm not trying to cut on the air because it's going to like raise my air bill. So we just going to use this. What if I told you that going back to that exact day, going through those exact same experiences of that moment, feeling exactly what you felt when it occurred was the way to actually heal the current you and really move on past that trauma? Let's move on past that trauma and let's experience a new life, okay? That's the most frightening part. The reason why it's so scary is because we've done our best to hide those parts of us, not even realizing that those traumatic moments are what has created us, what has made us who we are today. Now, if you've come out of those traumatic experiences a better person, that is so amazing. But if those experiences have created a monster in you or have created someone you don't even recognize, then maybe that is a sign that we need to go deeper and heal that person who has been hurt. We're gonna go back and heal that person, okay? That way your life can be the life that you've always imagined in your mind. I know from personal experiences that my trauma has created someone that I personally did not want to be. And the crazy part about that is I didn't even know who that person was until I actually healed that girl out of my head and really started to enjoy my life. And I then realized once I was healed that God couldn't bless me because I wasn't being who I was born to be, okay? In order to release past trauma is by forgiving yourself, okay? Embrace your feelings, write letters to your past self, do breath exercises, therapy, yoga. Releasing trauma is not easy, and depending on the severity of the trauma, the age that it happened, occurred, or whatever, and other factors, it can take months and sometimes even years, okay? So be very patient with yourself. So let's get into some things that can help you transform your reality into the one you actually envision in your mind. So what exactly is manifestation? It's the process of turning your thoughts, desires, and intention into reality by harnessing the power of your mind and the universe. The exciting part, you have the ability to manifest absolutely anything in the world that you want in your life. So here are a few points we will be going over in today's video. Clarity of intentions, deciding, positive mindset, taking inspired action, letting go of attachment. Let's talk about clarity of intention. So clarity is key. Get crystal clear on what you want to manifest. Writing down your intentions are so important. If you don't have a pen and a paper, that's fine. Type it in a Word document on your phone, but later make sure you write it on a piece of paper. And if you need to pause this video, feel free to do so. On our paper, let's write down something that we want to manifest into our lives. We will first write down a date in which we want this manifestation to come into fruition by. Make sure this date is no less than 3 days and no more than 12 months, okay? So now when you're thinking about what you want to manifest, let's be like a little realistic about it. And what I mean by that is that if you write down, I want $1 million by May 16th, 2024 at 1 p.m., you have to look at your current life and what it is that you're manifesting and if it's possible, okay? So we have to, yes, we're gonna dream, okay? We are going to dream, but we're also going to be in reality. This is what realistically, this is what my life looks like, okay? So think about how much work you actually have to put in to get that $1 million in like the next 2 weeks, okay? So we will be very specific on what exactly it is that we're manifesting and the exact date on which we wish to manifest this by. So now that we have our manifestation written down, I want you to visualize it. Close your eyes and be in that exact moment of your manifestation. Okay, whatever it is you're manifesting, close your eyes and what does that look like? Okay, imagine yourself living your desired reality. Feel it. What does it feel like? Immerse yourself in the experience. Place your hands on your heart and really feel the feelings of what it would feel like if you had that manifestation in your reality. Believe it. Believe that you have whatever it is that you want in your reality right now, right in this moment. Believe it is already yours. Believe with unwavering faith that it's on its way to you. That's it. Now open your eyes. How does it feel to have what you want in your life? Like, doesn't it feel good to actually have what you want? When you have clear intention, the universe aligns to make it happen, okay? Next, we have to decide. We got to decide on what it is that we want. We can't just want something. We got to decide on it, okay? You have to not only want whatever it is that you're manifesting, but you have to decide that you will no longer settle for anything less. We're not settling for anything less. You have to choose that nothing less is for you. Okay, when you decide on something, it is not a crime or ungrateful to want more in life. If anything, you should know that you deserve everything that you feel you are worthy of in this lifetime. We are queens, okay? We are goddesses. We are going to get what is ours. It is not enough to just hope and pray, okay, that your financial situation will change. That's not enough. You can't just pray to God and ask God to change your situation and you not even want to do anything about it. If you want to see a change, you have to make the change. All right, change is hard because it involves doing something that we are not comfortable with. Of course, it's change, but sometimes being uncomfortable can make the biggest impact on our life in a good way. When I was at my 9-to-5 job, girl, let me tell you, I was over the fact that I kept receiving the same amount in my paycheck every other week. I knew in my mind, in my heart, in my spirit, in my soul that I deserved more money. I wanted to test my superpowers, so I started doing the work. I started doing mind work. Like, I honestly, that was my journey when I first started. I started listening to motivational videos. I started listening to all type of Steve Harvey motivational videos on YouTube. That's how my journey started. And I wanted to really reprogram my subconscious mind to work for me and not against me. Okay. Now I received more money in 1 week than I received in 2 weeks put together. So if you feel like you deserve more money, then you need to decide that today you are going to make that change. Okay. It is natural to do the works of the one you believe yourself to be. So live in the feeling of being the one you want to be, and that you shall be. Next is positive mindset. Oh my God. Positive mindset. That is so important to always develop a positive mindset, but it's super hard when your mind has been programmed for so many years. It's hard to reprogram that mind to think positive things. But let me tell you how negative I was without even noticing it. It could have been as simple as me going into a job interview and walking out of it like, I don't think I did a good job. Waking up in the morning complaining about having to go to work. That is the worst, when you wake up and you complain about having to go to work, something that actually provides for you on a daily basis. That's wild, right? So your thoughts and beliefs shape your reality. So focus on thoughts that uplift you and empower you. Replace doubts and fears with affirmations and gratitude. Okay, now I know you may be a bit confused, like, Jah, don't you mean affirmations? No. We are talking about affirmations. When we do affirmations like, I have $1 million, I am worthy of success, I attract abundance effortlessly, things like that, they seem to stop at the conscious level, meaning your brain is rejecting the affirmation as to not be true, because your brain is like, that is not true. So then the affirmations never make it into the subconscious level, which is the body. Okay, conscious mind is what is going to help you manifest your dreams. This is how we manifest, with our body. Okay, so when you say affirmations, if your subconscious mind has already been programmed to believe something different, it's going to just reject what it is that you're affirming to yourself. It's just going to bounce right off of your head. Okay, so that is when we use affirmations. Now, affirmations tend to make it past this conscious mind. It makes it past the conscious level to reach our subconscious level, to reprogram it in a positive way. We want to reprogram our bodies, y'all. Like, trauma lives in the body. We want to reprogram our body. Okay, so say things like, how do I have a $1 million? Or how am I so lucky? How am I so worthy? How am I so beautiful? How do I attract abundance so effortlessly? Okay, by asking yourself empowering questions, it shifts the mindset and prompts our minds to find reasons and evidence to support our positive beliefs, reinforcing our confidence and self-worth. It may seem very confusing at this moment because it is something new, and a lot of the time something new can confuse us. But if you continue to learn and practice, you'll get it. I promise. I was so confused too. I was like, the mind, the body. What happened to my pen? Oh my God, did it cut off? Okay, it didn't cut off. All right, so now moving into taking inspired action. Now, manifesting isn't about sitting back and waiting for things to magically appear. We're not gonna sit back and pray and hope. Okay, we're gonna go and put that work in. All right, it's your intuition and follow through with inspired action steps. Okay, so now this doesn't have to be hard, but you definitely have to decide that this is what you want. You can't tell your mind this is what you want and your subconscious mind doesn't believe it. Okay, it's not going to work. You have to literally have faith in yourself. You got to believe you got superpowers, okay? Because you do. We all do. Okay, you better access that inner God within you. You are a goddess. Now act like one, okay? Now, you have to have faith. You got to have faith. Allow faith to guide you, okay? And you have to really believe that this is for you. You have to believe that you can do it. Most importantly, you have to believe that you can do it. Doesn't matter what anybody say, doesn't matter what anybody do, doesn't matter what your current situation looks like. Okay, let's talk about Steve Harvey, because I just absolutely love Steve. I love Steve. I feel like he is my best friend. Let me calm down. Okay, calm down, John. So anyways, I feel like Steve Harvey is my best friend. Okay, he just doesn't know it yet, and that's okay. Now, Steve Harvey is an American comedian, actor, author, and television and radio personality. He began his career as a stand-up comedian in the early 1980s and later hosted Showtime at the Apollo. Steve Harvey's story is what really inspired me, because like, the road to success was not easy for Steve. Okay, he was homeless, he was living in his car, he lost his family. That dream, he chased after it. All right, he had a vision and he chased after it, and God let him know, like, if you meet me halfway, I'll meet you halfway. Okay, so Steve made a decision and he decided that comedy was his purpose. The thing that really inspired me is that even though his reality didn't look promising, he continued on his path because he had faith, a vision, and he believed. Walk by faith and not by sight. It doesn't matter where we are currently. Okay, that does not determine where we are going in our life. Okay, Steve worked really hard, never lost sight of his vision. He told God what he wanted. He had a positive mindset, surrendered, and God delivered. Isn't that Steve was lucky? He wasn't the lucky one or the chosen one, because anyone can absolutely do this. The problem is everyone wants, but they never decide. They don't want to work hard, and they try to control every detail, which moves us into letting go of attachment. Now, you have to release attachment to the outcome. Let's talk about it. Trust that the universe knows what's best for you and surrender control. Okay, detach from that how and when, and instead focus on the what and the why. When you allow God to flow through you and guide you to what is yours, you tend to move accordingly, okay? Trusting the process and not going against it. It's like we just get into our minds and we don't allow things to flow gracefully. Like, we just get into our heads, okay? So practice detachment by releasing resistance and embracing flow. When you let go of the need to control every detail, you allow miracles to unfold effortlessly. All right, maintain trust and faith. The universe knows what is best for you. You will detach yourself emotionally from the outcome by releasing any feelings of desperation or fear or attachment. Instead, maintain a sense of calmness, trust, and detachment, knowing that everything is happening for your higher good. Okay, your highest good, way up there. We're way up there. Okay, let them know we're way up there. Thank you so much for joining me today. I wish you the best of luck in your journey. Until next time, bye.